My name is Michelle Hahnemann. I live in Wisconsin. I am married and I have two children, two boys. At 14, our son committed an internet crime which involved a sexual activity with a minor. And so he was accused, tried, and sentenced in the adult system. He was in the court system for 3 years then. Prior to, from arrest to actually being sentenced, it was a 3-year process. It was a very long 3 years, as you can imagine, of in and out of the courtroom and him being treated as an adult. And I think the biggest piece is that as a parent, we didn't have a voice anymore. Once he was sentenced, he was actually 18. And he went to a maximum security prison until they were able to put him where he belonged. We were in a appellate process, and the judge gratefully dropped absolutely everything for us to start over because he realized that he had made some really big mistakes. We went back to the drawing board, started the process. Our son was home with us in college. He was in college while he was incarcerated. They made it extremely difficult, but I pushed and pushed and pushed. I contacted every university, found out where he could go to school, how he could go to school. He had to mail in his assignments, he had to mail in his exams. He got a 4.0 while he was there. Once he was starting the appellate process, I think it gave him hope because he was in prison with people that had had such a different life than him. He was in prison with adults that had led a totally different life than him and was exposed to a lot of things that has changed him, has changed who he is as a person, because he's not as soft and sweet anymore because he's a little hardened. He learned a lot of injustices. To be honest, he never denied that what he did was wrong, and he always believed that he should be punished. He never once said that he shouldn't have paid for what he did. And it's just that he shouldn't have been treated as an adult in the adult prison system. People aren't bad. He took that away of opening his eyes to all different types of people, that people don't wake up in the morning, and I've told my kids this, people don't wake up in the morning and say they want to be a bad person. They don't wake up and say, I really want to make a bad choice today. How can you have friends when, number one, you're embarrassed, you're so full of shame, you've caused this big wedge in your family, and now you are staying home all the time. My biggest thing of advice to give parents would be, number one, never forget that you are their foundation and you are their strength and you're their support, and whatever you can do to support them, even if you don't think it's a big deal for yourself, it's a big deal for them. You do need to go to bat for them, even if they are in the adult system and you don't have the right anymore because they're 18, there's a way. And you need to bully your way in, and squeaky wheel gets the grease. When they're put with adults, it just doesn't blend. It's like putting kindergartners in with 5th graders and expecting them to get it. They don't get it, and they shouldn't be put in that situation. These are the young people. This is our future. This is our tomorrow, and we want them to be as strong and productive and paying it forward and giving back into our communities and being pillars in our community. And if we treat them with respect and give them all the different opportunities that they deserve, they will become that.